is going to be cornbread. Okay, jalapenos, so good. Okay, white cheddar, awesome, and we're gonna bake it. The oven's already preheated to 400. I've already started working on my dry ingredients. So 1 cup all-purpose flour, 1 cup cornmeal, 2/3 cup of sugar, 3.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Nailed it, yes. Because my phone's actually filming and that's where I have the recipe on it. So I hope I got it right. I hope I didn't screw you guys over, but whatever. Okay, all dry ingredients go in the bowl. Give it a nice stir. Get everything incorporated. There we go. We've got wet ingredients. 1 cup of milk. We've got 1/3 of a cup of just regular canola oil, vegetable oil, whatever you have. We've got Johnny egg. Fire the egg in there. Okay, let's give that just a quick whisk. Put it all together. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to take about 2/3 of a cup of aged white cheddar. You can use whatever cheese that you want, whatever other ingredients you want. We made one a few weeks ago, and we used chives and some other cheese. Whatever, can't really remember. So about 2/3 of a cup. I probably got too much on my plate, which is fine. The dogs will probably eat the rest as they typically do. So 2/3, that's going to be close enough. We've got our wet ingredients. Next is going to be our jalapeno. So just going to use half of a fresh jalapeno. I don't think we really need a whole one. So typically most people are going to be using jalapenos that are coming out of the jar. Okay, marinated, pickled, whatever it is, smoking hot. So in here, the hot is going to be in the seed and in the pith. So that's what we want to remove. Okay, so all this white, all these seeds, I'm just going to take a knife and go all the way around, and I'll give you a quick show on this one. Okay, just go all the way around, knife inside, and you'll see most of that will come out in one fell swoop. Get the seeds out. Super important. Okay, get these seeds out of the way. Next, bigger knife. Use the proper knife for the proper job. I'm just going to cut it lengthwise. Okay, then I'm going to run my knife and get rid of the rest of the pith, the rest of this white that's on here. Give that a quick zip off. Okay, do it on both. So then what I'm going to want to do is a really nice brunoise, small dice. We don't want big chunks in our cornbread. We're just looking for more of that flavor. It's not, the cornbread's not going to be hot. It's just going to taste like jalapeno. So, which is going to be super good. Okay. So we're going to run along, do nice long strips. Okay. We turn it back the other way. Go against the grain. Get a nice brunoise. So funny restaurant stories. All of you male chefs out there are going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Wash your hands. Yeah? When you're done this, wash your hands. It is an absolute must. You male chefs that have been in this business long enough, you know, mid-service, like, oh my God, I have to pee. I have to pee, right? Chef will be right back, offline, gotta go to the can. You didn't wash your hands. Now your hands are full of pepper. You go downstairs, right? Toilet, do your thing. Then you wash your hands. You're coming back upstairs. Things on fire. Black pepper, white pepper, hot. Now you're back online dancing even more. It's terrible. Wash your hands before you touch stuff. Super important. We've all been there. Actually, here's the thing. For all the chefs that are watching this that have been through that, throw a comment in. Let's have a chat about how hot things get when they're not used to getting that hot. Let's finish this thing off and get this thing in the oven. Anyway, funny kitchen stuff, right? Things that people never ever think about. Sitting there having dinner, having my steak, isn't this nice? There's Johnny in the back. Oh my God, it's so hot. Okay? Okay, now we got a nice brunoise. Fire that into our dry ingredients. Oh man, I can't wait to have this. Super, super good. Okay, wet ingredients. Fire that in. Okay. Just whisk it around. You can be fairly aggressive with this. We're not doing a whole lot to it. We're not going to be developing really much of any gluten. Okay, but we want to incorporate it so we're not getting those flour bits. Does its thing. I always feel like cornbread's understated. Nobody really puts it on their menu anymore. I actually had it on the menu at the end for a little while. Did it with grits, did some southern cooking. So good. Went from, you know, a fine dining restaurant, revamped the menu, bistro, right? With a bit of a southern Louisiana flair, right? The French part of Louisiana. Okay. Cornbread, super good. Okay, nicely incorporated. Got our bake sheet, our bake pan here. I've already greased it, bit of butter, hit it with some flour, dust it all up. Knock out the excess. Rubber spatula, fire it in. Just get it into the corners. It is still somewhat wet, right? So whatever, not a big deal. Fire them in the corners. Put your fingers in there, it's not gonna hurt anything. No big deal. Okay, next thing, just to make sure that there's no air pockets, just give it a little pounding. Dogs hate it, they're coming running right now. Cornbread, super straightforward. It's gonna go into the oven, 400 degrees, preheated, 20-25 minutes. Cornbread. I said 20-25 minutes, 420 minutes, bang on. Okay? The best way to tell how it's done, go trust your little toothpick. I'm sure everybody knows the toothpick test. Fire it there down in the middle. If it comes out nice and dry, which it is, game on. So this is just now gonna sit, it's gonna rest, let it decrease in temperature. Cornbread. Took my paring knife, just ran it around the edges, fell right out onto my board. It's perfect. So I haven't even tried it yet. Just busy making some cuts here. So I'm gonna try it with you guys. Oh my god. So it's cooked perfect. It's still a little bit moist. A little bit of sweet, lots of savory. You can taste the cheese. Jalapenos are starting to show up a little bit. It's awesome.